Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching. My name is Rich Tehrani. We're at Interop 2010 in New York at the Jacob Javits Center. On our program today, Donal Lee, the Director of New Business Development at Somansa. Donald, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great. So tell us a little bit about your company, please.
Yes, basically we're a data loss prevention and regulatory compliance company. We focus on monitoring and managing different protocols and messaging to protect the company's data.
So when you say messaging, most people think of email?
That's correct, yes. We also cover internal email such as Outlook and also personal web-based mail, instant messaging, and these days social networking as well.
So from a compliance perspective, it's become more and more of a challenge to deal with all of the different regulatory agencies in a company that is not necessarily, they don't have, let's say, a huge IT department, still needs to act as if they do have a huge IT department to deal with different government regulations and requests for information. And that's where your company comes in, right?
Yes, that's correct. Originally our product was a software-based product focusing mostly on large enterprises, but we received a lot of inquiries from the smaller businesses that had a need for the product but didn't have the resources and manpower to manage such a product. So recently we launched a new small and medium-sized product, appliance-based, which is a simple plug-and-play, pre-configured for approximately $4,000. And we've been receiving a very good feedback from the small businesses that are in need of the product but don't have the resources.
And what are some of the benefits, if you had to list the benefits of that box? I'm a small business and I drop one of these boxes into my network. What are all of the benefits that I'll see?
Yes, so basically it's a very simple and easy to use system. So as you mentioned, it's a simple plug-and-play system where it just connects to the network and starts running by itself. These small companies, again, need to comply with the different regulations.
Such as, should we go through some of those regulations like HIPAA and which other regulations?
Yes, that's correct. HIPAA regulations for the healthcare industries. Also, some of the smaller organizations need to comply with the SEC regulations for insurance companies and finances. Also, we're seeing, being that a lot of the information is in electronic form with the emails, instant messengers, a lot of the courts are requesting electronic evidence. So all these files are being saved in electronic format, and our product is able to retrieve this data to be provided as legal evidence.
So e-discovery?
That's correct, e-discovery, yes.
Okay, so a lot of different segments that you're playing in. And then in terms of archiving and disaster recovery and things like that, you play in that space as well?
Yes, that's correct. We have an all-in-one type of function where we're able to monitor and also record and retrieve the specific data.
Now, in terms of your footprint, how wide a footprint do you have? Are you only in the U.S. or are you international?
Actually, we have a global presence, mostly focusing on North Latin America as well as Asia. We're actually based in San Jose, California, and have offices in Mexico, Brazil, and Seoul, Korea.
Now, the economy has been challenging in the last 3 or 4 years, but at the same time, at least in the U.S., one of the things that's been happening is more and more regulations being passed with more and more challenges for business, more things that have to be reported. How has this environment of a tougher economy but more regulation affected business? Because it sounds like there's two different things happening. In one sense, budgets are getting tighter, but on the other sense, there's a greater demand for what you sell. So what's happening in your business?
Sure, yes, as far as our business, we're seeing that even though their economy is not in good condition, we're seeing that the companies still need to follow the regulatory compliances as a rule. So as far as our product, they're almost mandated to have a product such as the Hawk and Eye.
And can you say the product name again?
Oh yes, it's the Somansa Hawk and Eye. Yes.
Okay, good. I read it, I wasn't sure how to pronounce it, so that's good that you, you said that. What final question? What's next for the organization?
Yes, I think it's mostly educating the consumers on the importance of protecting their data as well as meeting the regulatory compliances. We're continuously expanding our business globally to Latin America, and we're going to follow up with more presence in Europe area as well.
Great. Well, good luck. Thanks for being on the
Yes,
program.
thank you, Rich.